This is interesting. Another stat for the first time ever, overweight children outnumber underweight children worldwide. For the first time in history, more children are obese than underweight. Damn. UNICEF reports 188 million kids now live with obesity, triple the number since 2000. This is not progress from undernutrition. It is a health disaster driven by corporate greed. Food companies target children with nonstop ads for cheap, ultra processed products full of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. These addictive, these addictive, non-nurturing foods replace traditional diets and fuel lifelong risks of diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and mental health struggles. This crisis is not natural. It is profit, but above children's health, urgent action is needed. Stop junk food marketing to kids, ban it from schools, and block industry influence on policy. Um, yeah, man. And people wonder why. And people wonder why RFK is doing what he's doing with the EBT and the food benefits, right? This is the reason why. I saw that they were trying to get him canceled and get him fired from his position when we have the numbers here to back it, man. You just saw the article. There are now more overweight kids in the US than kids that are underweight. There are more fat kids in the US than there are kids that are healthy. Think about that. We have an obesity problem in children now. We have more obese children than non obese children. And people are just walking around here thinking that it's cool. Oh man, they'll just grow out of it. No, they won't. Because let me tell you something, man. I've coached kids. I've been around kids for a long time. I was a kid. If you don't have, if your kids don't have discipline at a very young age, around like 10 to 12, it kind of because it kind of starts there. Around 10 to 12, if they develop those habits throughout their adolescent years, good luck trying to get them to change. Good luck. They're not going to be in sports. They're not going to have great eating habits. They're not going to want to exercise because the foundation was laid at a young age and they just stuck with that throughout their whole childhood. The young kids that are fat become old fat people. They become fatter people as adults. You know, but again, they wonder why. Oh, the RFK is making this is taking away junk food on SNAP benefits. This is the reason why. Parents are not going to be around their kids 24/7. They don't know what the hell the kids are eating at school. You know what I mean? They don't know what the kids are eating after school. They just don't know. They don't know what the kids are getting into. They don't know what is being taught to them. Like, bro, this is a serious issue here, man. And nobody seems to really think that it's, you know, a problem. You have bro, we have food companies now targeting children with ads on junk food and things that are addictive, high in fats, high in sugar, high in sodium. These are being targeted now to kids. Parents are not monitoring what the kids are watching. You know, parents are too busy with their own lives trying to get things going for themselves. So now the quickest thing is to go run to McDonald's, go run to Wendy's, get a quick meal here. It's too late to cook. It's too, I just got off work. I don't have time to cook. Bro, this is what we're dealing with. And they're wondering why these kids are pre-diabetic before they're 16. It's insane. At what point are we going to realize, okay, maybe this is getting out of hand? I walk around the mall. Bro, I go to the mall. I go to the grocery store. I'm going to different restaurants. I see fat kids all over the place. I'm like, there's no way this kid is this big at this age, bro. Impossible. And the parents don't think it's an issue. They just go about their day. Oh, he'll grow out of it. Oh, he just big boned. Like what? Like, do you realize like that to me is a form of child abuse? Like if you allow your child to be overweight at a young age, that to me is a form of child abuse. And you're not doing anything about it to fix that. You're not putting them in sports. You're not getting them access to coaching or trainers or putting them in different classes because exercise is free. You don't even have to hire a trainer. You can go outside and work out. You're not doing anything, excuse me. You're not doing anything to change their diet. That to me is child abuse. That to me is child abuse. Can't change my mind. You're willingly destroying your kid. This is a choice. This is a choice. And people wonder why, or they got mad at me for saying that being fat is a choice. Being fat is a choice. Being fat, being fat is absolutely a choice. You choose to be fat. Your habits dictate you being fat. No, it's not genetics. It's not a condition that you develop. No, it's your choices. You eat too much food. That to me is a choice. You control every calorie that goes into your mouth. You control the habits of you waking up, or you control the action of going to work out. You control the action of going to work out multiple times throughout the week. You control the action of drinking water and eating whole foods. You know what I'm saying? And prioritizing sleep. You control those actions, not genetics. So when people sit here and blame genetics, they blame their family history. Nah, bro, you just lazy. That's all it comes down to. That's all it boils down to. You're just lazy. You like pointing the finger. And then when you have fat kids, again, you blame genetics. You blame family history. You blame the government. So this is the battle that we're dealing with, man. This is what we have to deal with. So I blame the parents, man. I blame the parents. I'm always going to place blame on the parents because they are the first line of defense. And too many times when I've worked with kids in schools, I've seen these parents drop the ball numerous times and it doesn't get better.